Hello there, my NBA fans, and welcome to a very special podcast edition. We are going to discuss about free agencies, trades, and whatnot. And I have my friend to discuss this matter. Okay, my friend, what's the first thing you want to discuss on this special podcast edition?
Alrighty, first of all, my name's Logan, and you can follow me on Twitter at BlaneSZN. I'm pretty sure I'll have the link to my Twitter in the description box. Before I get too much farther on this, too, I just started a gaming channel, and if you want to go ahead and just go subscribe to that, you can subscribe to it. He'll have the link in the description box as well. But okay, here we go. First of all, obviously the biggest free agent signing is LeBron returning back to Cleveland. He signed a 2-year deal, if I'm not mistaken. So he can, when 2 years are up, they can get more talent to come in to the Cavs because right now they're just a young team. So that's LeBron, and also Melo re-signed with the Knicks. Do you know the deal? I think it was 5 years, 117 million, something like that.
I think it was 122 million or 127. I don't remember. Hey, do me a favor. Look up online real quick.
Alrighty.
But anyway, when he's doing that about LeBron James, I had a gut feeling that he's going to return to Cleveland because they always say that I forgot how he says it, but when he left, he was a young guy, and it was very stupid from my point of view. He made this big decision nationwide on ESPN, a special, and he says, "I am taking my talents to
South Beach."
South Beach." Don't get me wrong, NBA fans or Miami Heat fans. You guys should be freaking happy. 2 NBA champions, 4 division champs, I think, right? Or how's that work?
All 4 years he was in Miami, they appeared in the finals.
Yeah, you should be freaking happy. Mm-hmm. I don't want people to get so mad that LeBron James went back to his home team, Cleveland, or whatever. So what's your thoughts on this, real quickie?
I think honestly, him going to Miami it helped him and it boosted his career. So when he comes back to Cavs, I mean, he has experience now in the finals. He's grown as a man. He's grown as a player.
Yes.
So he's good to go. I mean, he can lead that team back when he played with Cleveland in what year was it? 2009 was his last season. He wasn't the leader, but since he went to Miami, he got some experience. He earned some leadership.
Yeah, but if he never made that, decision, he should stay in Cleveland and whatever. But I know he would never make that He would never make that bad decision again in the future. Hopefully not.
I think he's gonna stay with Cleveland and retire there.
Hopefully, if he's smart.
Mm-hmm.
But another thing is, what jersey is he gonna win? Number 6 or number 23? What he's gonna wear?
He asked his fans on Instagram the other day, what should he go to, number 6 or 23? I think he's going to go with number 23.
He should go back.
Yeah. But back to what we were saying a minute ago, Carmelo Anthony, he signed a 5-year, $124 million deal.
Now, what's your thoughts on that? Now, before you answer that, he was visiting the Bulls, he was visiting the Lakers, Mavericks, I think. Was it like San Antonio, I think?
Yep. The Mavericks.
All these teams are contenders for next year. And he did not make no big announcement like LeBron James did a couple years ago. He just did it. How he made an announcement?
I don't know. I think got word on ESPN or something.
Yeah, I think it was just like sources, and then it was official. He re-signed with the Knicks. So tell all the viewers what's your thoughts and how you feel about this situation about Melo.
Alright, honestly, if I think Melo, if he wanted to win a championship, I'm not being biased because you're a Bulls fan, but if I were him, I would have signed with the Bulls. Because, I mean, the Bulls, they're stacked up. They have Derrick Rose, who's going to come back healthy. They have Joakim Noah, the runner-up in the MVP voting, Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, you have Taj Gibson.
Oh, yeah, he's a beast. 6 minutes or 6. He's going to come off the bench, so that's good.
Yep, come off the bench behind Pau Gasol. So, I mean, if he wanted to win a championship, if he's there, I mean, there'd be no competition in the East other than maybe the Heat and the Cavs.
Yeah.
So, but I guess he wants to stay with the Knicks, and he wants to build a dynasty with Phil Jackson, so he took the money and stayed.
I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, but you never know. It's a long off season. Maybe Phil Jackson and company will make some wheeling and dealing in the off season, but we never know, my friend.
You could never count Phil Jackson out.
Nope. And this will be the first time he will start from scratch. Now, when he was with the Bulls head coach, he has his team ready because Doug Collins was the head coach until he got fired. You know. But I think Phil Jackson's a way better coach than Doug Collins was overall, you know. But whatever. But back what we were saying about what were we saying now?
Talking about Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, this past season or in the past, they were not very good. They have not been very good since probably the '90s, late '90s.
They haven't been real big contenders in the East probably since that.
And with Patrick Ewing and John Starks, and you guys know what I'm saying, but whoever's the Knicks fan who's listening, I feel sorry for you because Bulls suck before in the past, and I'm not going to give up, and don't ever give up on your NBA team. Never, ever, okay? And probably most of you viewers say, Team Alright, you don't know anything about NBA. Yes, I do, but I just don't make a lot of podcast editions about it. This will be the first probably. Or probably did a few of them, but not many. Okay, let's continue. Next thing on the agenda. Go ahead.
Alrighty, now we're going to be talking about the Rockets. They obviously lost Chandler Parsons, one of their key members in their offense last year. He left and signed with the Mavericks, so it's a rival team. But I think they're good to go because they signed Trevor Ariza from the Washington Wizards to take his place. Because I didn't watch much Wizards games last year, but Trevor Ariza, he played a big role in their team just overall last year in the playoffs when they faced
the Bulls.
They placed. I want to say
they faced the Bulls in the playoffs. Remember?
Yeah, they faced Bulls in the playoffs, and he did really good. He stepped up. Him and John Wall. So I think
from my opinion, why the hell did not Washington Washington Wizards did not re-sign him? And if he was a key player, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't have enough room in the cap room.
Yeah, but do you know who they signed to take his place?
No, who?
They signed. Let me find it real quick. I knew they signed someone. They signed Paul Pierce.
Really? Oh yeah, that was a big shocker.
Yeah, so they're gonna get a veteran on their team to help them out.
I was very surprised he left Brooklyn for that. Wow. Yeah,
I didn't think he would, so I think he's gonna be in there just to play the veteran role.
Good.
And just overall just help the team.
How long did he sign? I think like a 2-year deal.
Two-year deal. Yep.
He's got to be kind of close to retirement.
Yeah, he's up in the years. He's 37, I'm pretty sure. So.
Okay. What's next? Because I don't remember it. Who's all?
Oh yeah, I wrote a few notes. I think we already talked about Boozer going to the Lakers.
Yeah, speaking of
coming to the Bulls.
Wait.
And here's another big thing in the East. The Knicks traded Tyson Chandler and Raymond Felton to the Mavericks for a few future draft picks.
So maybe Mavericks will be contenders, huh?
Yeah, I think they will. They have good talent on there. They have Dirk Nowitzki, Vince Carter. No, I don't even know if he's on the team anymore. But they just got a bunch of good overall people on their team.
Well, speaking of Dirk, he just re-signed with Dallas. I think 2-year deal extension.
Yeah, 2-year extension, and he took a huge pay cut.
See, that's what most of the NBA players should do if they want to win championship.
If they want to win,
They should, but Dirk's a veteran, and most of the guys are still young, and they don't want to do it. So whatever.
Nope. All right, here's another one. Danny Granger, who played last year both for the Pacers and the Clippers. He signed with the Heat.
Wow.
On a 3-year deal, so that'll help fill in LeBron's
Wait. Becca was saying about Boozer. We forgot to mention. Now, right. Before the rumor was Bulls gonna trade him to the Lakers, get Paul Gasol, but Lakers do not want to pay their contract. Bulls contract. You know what I'm saying? So Bulls let him go, and they picked up Paul Gasol, and then the Lakers picked up Boozer. I don't know how many years. Do you know how many years?
For Boozer, I'll check if you want me to real quick.
Okay, yes, please do. Now, from my point of view, Boozer, he's a great on offense. He just sucks ass on defense, and that is true, especially when it's come down to crunch time.
Yeah, I remember last year in the playoffs, he was in major foul trouble.
Yes, and that's why the coach always bench him, and hopefully this fall Bulls will make some better. Hopefully they score more points. Hopefully they score more, like 100 points.
Yeah, that would be really good because I think the Bulls are going to be good this year. All right, back to what I was saying with the Heat. They signed Danny Granger to help fill in what LeBron left. They also signed Luol Deng from the Cavs.
Yeah.
So that'll help fill in LeBron's position at forward. They re-signed Mario Chalmers, Udonis Haslem, just a few of their people that they had on their team last year. So I think the Heat are still going to be pretty good contenders. And while we're still talking about the Heat, I think that Miami messed up big time giving Bosh such a huge deal when he's not worth half that money.
And he sucks ass. He didn't do jack shit. He didn't do jack shit the last few years in the finals.
He chokes every year in the playoffs. I think he's getting $21 million a year, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah. Well, they should just dump his ass. Maybe he's gonna do better because it's only him and
him and Dwayne Wade are the only big stars on the team.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. All right, and another player from that signed with the Cavs is Mike Miller, who played for the Memphis Grizzlies last year. Memphis Grizzlies. Yep.
Now he's gonna rejoin LeBron James.
LeBron James, yes, sir.
Because last time they teamed up was in Miami, and I feel
in Miami.
What year was that?
2013.
So did Mike Miller won 2 titles with LeBron or just one?
He won 2 with LeBron.
Okay. He's
2 with LeBron, but I think he has 3 because he won it in 2006.
What? Really? Yeah, I like Mike Miller. He's a good player.
Yeah, he is pretty good. He's very underrated.
See, I wish Bulls get him, but Bulls the one to spend the money. I don't know how much money. I don't know how much money that Mike Miller wanted.
Yeah. Alrighty. Here's another one's out. Patty Mills, who was a big part of the Spurs in the finals, point guard coming off the bench. He's re-signed with the Spurs. I think a 3-year deal. So when Tony Parker retires and Manu Ginobili retires, they'll be good to go.
And Tim Duncan's gonna retire. He's not gonna be. He's not gonna be with the Spurs forever.
Not at all. And also a huge blow for the Thunder. They lost Thabo Sefolosha, one of their top shooters after KD signed with the Hawks.
See, I don't know all these guys you just mentioned. Not all of them, just some of them. But
yeah, Thabo Sefolosha, he's big. He was big on Thunder offense, and he signed with the Hawks. Let me go a few more I wrote down. Kyle Lowry, point guard for the Raptors. He signed an extension with the Raptors.
Oh, another thing is I forgot to mention is Kurt Heinrich re-signed with the Bulls. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard because he's always hurt. He didn't play that much last season, did he?
He didn't.
See, so what the hell, Bulls?
He filled in the role with that Derek Fisher. I said Derek Fisher. I was reading his name. My bad. That Derrick Rose left. So.
Yeah, that's dumb. And another thing, I wish Bulls kept him is Nate Robinson, but this past season, Nate Robinson got hurt. He was out for the whole season, so I guess it all worked out. So I don't know if he's a free agent, Nate Robinson, or what.
I don't know about that either. I'm not sure.
I don't know Bulls will resign him. I freaking doubt it.
He was good, though, I remember.
He was. He's like the highlight reel of the Bulls that one year, but can you imagine if Derrick Rose was healthy and Nate Robinson would never ever get that match playing time? Never.
Alrighty. And here's a few more things that I also think I should mention. Chris Anderson, Birdman, he re-signed with the Heat as well.
Oh, that's stupid.
I think so too. He couldn't do much last year too. Big Baby Davis, Glenn Davis, re-signed with the Clippers.
Didn't he play for Birdman played with Denver a while back?
Yeah, he played. That's where he started his career. Yep.
He should go back, but I guess no one wants to go back to Denver.
I wouldn't either.
Why?
Yeah, they haven't had a good team in years, so I wouldn't want to go there.
I think
if they give me good money, I'd go. But
I think Melo should go back there.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, he might. You never know. Alrighty, here's another one. Boris Diaw, who played for the Spurs, power forward, who took Tim Duncan's spot, or came off off the bench for Tim Duncan. My bad. He re-signed with the Spurs, so the Spurs, they didn't lose anybody.
So they might.
They're still good. They're still big contenders in the West.
Yep. Well, you got a lot of good teams out there. You got Thunder, you got Spurs, you got
Yep, Thunder,
Golden
Spurs,
State.
Rockets.
Golden State, your team.
Golden State, Trailblazers. I mean, there's a solid 8 contenders in the East.
Now, in the East, probably like 1 or 2, probably, maybe.
Yeah.
That's,
Cavs, I don't think the Cavs will be in the discussion first year.
hell no.
I mean, they'll go deep in the playoffs, maybe the semifinals, but I don't know. But other than that,
have you noticed it, my friend? When LeBron James reunited with this team, a lot of people thought they're gonna win it. Frick no. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I guarantee it's gonna be the Bulls and Cleveland for the Eastern Conference Championship game or second round probably. It's gonna be probably a great.
Yeah, I mean the 4 teams in the East that I have are Cavs, Bulls, Heat, and I'm going out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say the Pacers because
speaking of Pacers, we forgot to mention that Stevenson guy.
Yeah, Stevenson. Yep, he signed with Hornets, so that's a big loss
and
for them.
Plus for less money, so he was smart.
Yep.
So tell everybody how much money he I think it was about 4 years. And
yeah, 4 years.
4 years for $44 million for the Pacers. He turned that down then on July 1st. Then a couple weeks later, he signed a 3-year deal for $27 million, right, for Hornets.
3-year, $27 million deal for the Hornets.
The reason he did it, he wants to be an all-star. I think he's worth it from my point of view. He's young, and
Yeah, that's $9 million a year guaranteed. So
yeah, I don't know. Has he ever been an all-star yet?
I don't think he's ever been an all-star. Nope.
So what team's gonna come out of the East this year?
East?
Yeah, right now. This is an early prediction.
It's gonna be the Bulls coming out of the East. And for the West, I'm going to say the Thunder. And I think the Thunder are going to win it in 6.
You think so?
Thunder going to be the NBA champions in 6.
You don't think the Bulls got a chance?
I don't think they do.
I'd be surprised, but I told my dad this, if Derrick Rose gets hurt one more time, what the hell are the Bulls going to do again? You know, they're not keep waiting on Derrick Rose. You know, this is bull crap, you know, especially if you're a Bulls fan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think KD, he's tired of being second for a long time. He finally got MVP this year.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to do it this year, but I guess not. I don't think he's going to lose next year. He's not going to let him or Russell Westbrook.
Well, I don't know. It reminded me of the Bulls back in the day when they kept losing, and then they finally made some whaling deal in the offseason. So it might happen to the Thunder in the offseason, you know?
Yep, I hope it does. Kevin Durant deserves all of it.
Or I like to see the guy from Golden State win it.
Stephen Curry.
Yes, but he's got to get, no offense to you, he's got to leave Golden State and go to maybe like LA's not a contender for a long time, and I don't know why that Kobe Bryant signed a 2-year extension. I think did he a while back, or is that 4 years?
Yeah, a few years ago he did. Last year he signed a 4-year extension, so he's going to be a Laker for his whole career.
We all know that, but he's done winning championships.
Yep. Oh yeah, another addition to the Lakers. The Rockets traded Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on him? He was a great player. I think he was pretty good with the Knicks.
With the Knicks, but I don't think he's done anything good since.
Nope.
So, but I mean the Lakers. I mean they have an alright lineup. They have Jeremy Lin, Kobe Bryant, Nick Young. I want to say Chris Kaman. I think that was the center. And Carlos Boozer. I mean, it's not a bad lineup, but they're not going to win a championship.
They're not going to be in the playoff contender, no way.
I don't think they will. But, I mean, it's a good lineup, but I don't see them getting far.
Boozer is going back to the Western Conference since he was with Utah.
Yeah,
And, you know, what I mentioned earlier about Boozer, he's great on offense, but he just sucks at defense, and that's so damn true. And I'm so glad the Bulls got rid of him. I wish we got something out of him, but whatever.
Yeah.
And I really wish.
Got in foul trouble.
What?
I always remember he got in foul trouble every game that counted. So.
Yep, and I really wish Bulls signed Melo, but maybe in the long run it's gonna work out for Melo, and maybe he'll be a contender with New York Knicks. You never know, my friend. You never know.
Never know. Never know with the NBA. Never know with the NFL. You never know with any sport what's going to happen.
But I don't watch NBA like I did in the past because, you know, when probably most of you out there were listening, or Jordan fans or Bull fans, and the game has changed over the years. Same thing for the NFL. Same thing for Major League Baseball. Same thing for hockey. Nobody doesn't watch it as much like they used to, you know.
Yeah.
And,
NFL has changed drastically. So.
Oh yeah, that's why. From my point of view, I think there's a lot of thugs in NBA. Same thing for football, you know, a lot of thugs, you know, and it sucks. And I'm getting off subject here. If you go to an NBA game or NFL game or hockey, it's very, very freaking expensive, you know.
It is. Last year, I mean, I've been to a few NBA games because I've been living in Atlanta, so I've been to a few Hawks games. I mean, I don't want to go see them play like a crappy team, like I don't know, like the Bucks or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, I looked tickets up last year, and I went to when they faced the Pacers. My dad, he knows some people that work in Phillips Arena, and he's really big buddies with us. So they hooked us up with some empty seats that no one sold like the day of the game.
Wow.
And we were on court. We were on the court, me and my buddy. And my buddy who we started the gaming channel with, who you should go subscribe to if you're listening to right now. Giving a cheap shout out to there. But we were on the court, and I'd rather not tell you how much the price of those tickets were because they were so expensive.
Yeah.
But we didn't pay for them because my dad knows this guy that sponsors Phillips Arena.
Okay.
So I mean, because the tickets, the price was outrageous. But I'm just glad we get to watch them. I mean, they're playing the Pacers, so I mean, it wasn't a crappy game, and I loved it.
Anyway, speaking of that, I don't know if you ever seen my video that I went to a bowling game with my dad and my dad's friend and his wife. I went on the court, okay, and I videotaped it, and the security guy, you can't videotape it. Well, the game was not really going in process yet, so what's the big freaking deal? And my
There's
uncle,
security for you.
yeah, they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't be like jackasses, especially if it's during the before the game kicks off. They shouldn't only
Like pregame.
Yeah. Well, I videotape anyway, so what's the big deal, you know?
Can't stop you now.
Yeah, big deal. It's up there, so I don't know if probably the NBA could take it down if they wanted to, but my uncle does the pyro for the Pacers, and that is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That is pretty sick.
But he gets in free because he does the pyro. I wish he does the pyro for the Bulls, and maybe he'll do it. No, I will discuss it in another video. But he goes in these Raptors and sets them off, and of course it's all remote control. So check that video out if you guys want to check it out. It's like I forget what year it was. It's on my YouTube channel, but that's a nice arena is Indianapolis. That's a nice building for the Pacers.
Yep, I've seen videos of it and pictures. It just looks straight up nice. It's
it looked like
massive.
it's
massive as well.
It looked like a freaking hotel room.
Yep.
It does. It's really nice. Another nice stadium is United Center, home of the Bulls. The Celtics is a nice stadium. There's a nice stadiums out there. You know, Phoenix is on it. Phoenix Suns got a nice stadium too.
Yep, and the Staples Center, of course, L.A. Can't forget that.
Oh yeah, wasn't LeBron James thinking about going to Phoenix?
He met with the general manager or something.
Man, that'd be perfect for him going out there, huh?
I think it'd be alright. I don't think he'd do good there, but I think he's just good.
Why not?
Glad to be back at home.
Why you won't be good in Phoenix?
I don't think he'd be good. I mean, there's only one good player on the team, and that's Goran Dragic. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not sure.
But, well, Cleveland, I don't know. And I heard they might get Ray Allen. They might bring him in Cleveland.
Yeah. I mean, right now the only good player that the Cavs have to support LeBron is Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
They have him. They have Andrew Wiggins, the number 1 overall draft pick. I'd be unsure about how he's going to do his first year.
I heard Cleveland wants the Love guy from Minnesota.
Yeah, Kevin Love. They're pursuing him. I don't know if he's going to re-sign with Minnesota or what. He's wanting a long-term deal and a big-time money. But I don't see how you could get big-time money if LeBron's already on the team.
Yeah.
So.
I wish it was the Bulls, but Bulls got no more room, do they?
Yeah, that would be nice to to have Paul Gasol, Kevin Love, and Jakeem Noah on the same team.
I think probably Love would just be probably come off the bench probably.
Yeah.
Or maybe he will start and Paul will be the bench. I don't know how that works.
Either way, yeah. And sorry if you can't hear me good right now. I'm kind of eating some chips, so.
Dude, you eating chips when you're doing a podcast? What's wrong with you?
My bad, alright. I won't do it next time, I promise.
No, it's okay. No big deal. I wonder how much these jerseys are now for Paul Cosell. Let me go look it up real quick. Probably very expensive as hell, like usual.
Yep, the Mitchell and Nice are expensive, that brand.
Let me see here. NBA.
Once again, while Ryan's not talking right now, I'm going to give another shout out to my YouTube gaming channel that I just started. I'll be sure to send Rai the link to my channel so you can put it in the description box of this video. So if you're watching this, be sure to go subscribe to it so we can get people to watch it.
Yeah, go ahead, keep talking. I'm trying to find it.
Alright. I guess I'm going to be hosting this podcast from now on.
No, just yeah. In the meantime, I'm trying to find that jersey. Just go on. Go ahead.
Alright. I guess I'll just talk about Payback. Or not Payback, Battleground. My bad.
Not Battleground. Don't talk about that. This is just NBA stuff. Remember?
Oh, NBA stuff. Alright. What should I say? I don't know. I think Alright, here we go. I think the Heat. I think they're still big contenders in the East. I mean, they signed Luol Deng and Danny Granger, both small forwards, both LeBron's position. So I think that they'll do a good job filling his shoes. But I still don't think they'll be nowhere near as productive as he was. I think it was an idiotic move to re-sign both Birdman, Chris Sanderson, and Mario Chalmers. Mario Chalmers was productive 0% last year in the finals. I mean, he was just straight up bad. I mean, it was kind of embarrassing for me to watch it because I was wanting LeBron to win. So obviously I was pulling for the Heat.
You know,
it was embarrassing to watch.
I can't find it. I got the Bulls jerseys, but no.
Pau Gasol?
Yeah, but it's 00. But that's not his jersey.
I guess they haven't made him a jersey yet.
Okay, anyway, but it says right here, if you want to get jerseys, like $60, but $70, but they don't have the official jersey number. Plus, they got that guy from college they got from Denver, number 3. He's gonna be a great weapon, you know.
Yeah.
The 3-point specialist. I hopefully Bulls are not dumbasses. Trade him in the future, you know.
Never know.
And they have a awesome plaque here. Just a quick plug. Noah, you know, the defense player of the year last year. $89 plus tax. I'm not gonna get it because I have no room. So it's pretty neat. But you know, it don't matter if the Bulls are first seed, second seed. I just want to make the playoffs and go deep in the playoffs. That's all I want, you know.
Yeah.
I hate when people say, "Oh, Bulls are not gonna do jack shit," you know. But that's your opinion, my viewers.
Yeah, I think they have good potential this year to go far.
Yeah, and I love the coach. He's freaking awesome. Probably the best coach since Phil, you know.
Yeah, he is really good. Mike, how do you say his name? Mike Thibodeau or something like that? I don't know.
Who, the Bulls coach right now?
Yeah, Mike Thibodeau.
I can't pronounce it.
I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, Mike Thibodeau.
I think so.
Thibodeau, something along those lines. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you know, I think he's a defense coach from Boston, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a coordinator for something.
Did he win a championship with Boston in 2010 or 9?
They didn't win it. No, they didn't win it then. It was like in 2007 or 8 when they won it. I'm pretty sure.
Was he there still?
I think he was. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. Clippers are the next Lakers because I don't give a damn what anybody says out there who's listening about the Lakers. Lakers are gonna be rebuilding the next few years, you know.
Yep, they are. I mean, Kobe Bryant, he was their whole dynasty, everything.
Yep.
Now he's gone, so.
No, actually, Kobe's probably gonna come back this season if he's gonna be.
Yeah, he's gonna come back, but I mean, he's gonna be nowhere near as productive as he was.
And another mistake is when they got Dwight Howard. That was very stupid for the Lakers. They made it even worse.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're gonna re-sign Steve Nash. Steve Nash is definitely getting old. He should hang it up and call it quits.
Yep, I would do the same if I were in his shoes.
Maybe he could be like assistant coach or whatever, but His
Something
great.
like Derek Fisher did, just something like that.
Yeah, but I think Derek Fisher is a better, not better player. I don't know. Probably Steve Nash is a better player than Derek Fisher, but Derek
He
Fisher,
was back in his day, yeah.
won more championships because he was on a better supporting cast. You know.
Yep, he was with the Lakers when they won 2 in a row.
Can you imagine if Steven Nash with the Bulls in the '90s? Holy cow, he would win a lot of titles
Yep.
instead of
Ron Harper, they'd be a lot better.
Instead of having Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr or Ron Harper, either of those guys.
No, wait, hold on. If Bulls did not pick up Steve Kerr, you could pick up Steve Nash, you know. But I don't know if Steve Kerr was in the. I don't know if Steve Nash was in the league back then. Was he?
I don't know. He might have been a rookie or something, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
Yeah. I'm looking forward for the NBA. It's gonna be a good season. Hopefully, a lot of people doesn't think that Miami Heat will make the freaking finals, but anything's possible. I think they're like 1 in 100 to win the whole damn thing next season. They're not gonna be as good as they did a couple years ago, you know.
They won't, but I mean they're still contenders. They still got good players, so.
Yeah, but I think Chris Bosh was a dumb move for him. It should be it should be Dwayne Wade's. That was his team before the.
Yeah, back when Shaq was there and everything, he was.
That was his team. Now maybe he'll get more points. I know he was hurt in the finals. He just didn't want to admit to it.
Yeah, his knee just gave out.
Yes, of course he won't say it to nothing reporters, and he did jack shit in the finals, did he?
I mean he still started, but I mean he didn't produce like they wanted him to.
I think that's about it. Wrapping up this special podcast. Right?
Yeah, we've gone all the way down to the bone on here, just describing everything that we could.
Yeah, the best, and probably be more wheeling, dealing, but that's the best right now. I think Paul Gasol is a good move for the Bulls. I talk to people I work with, and they say it's a good move. I know it sucks that LA got rid of him, or did not get rid of him. They did not match the offer, and I guess he took a pay cut, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he signed like a 3-year deal, so that's good. And then he signed that guy from overseas, so that's a good move.
Yep.
They got some great weapons. On paper, Bulls should go deep in the playoff, but that's on paper. But let's just see what they do in the damn court, you know. If Derrick Rose could stay healthy for once, for the whole season. Hopefully Derrick Rose could stay healthy for the whole entire season, for 82-game season, you know.
See if that happens. You never know.
And maybe he'll get a comeback player of the year, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you never know. I mean, if he can put points up, if he can dish the ball out and get assists, he definitely will be. But
yeah, I don't think
we'll just have to wait till September or October and see.
Actually, it's October. The exhibition games and the season kicked off. The end of October, probably, or whenever the season kicks off. But
yep.
I don't think the Pacers will be a threat like last season because they just fell apart towards the end of the season. Towards the end of the season in the playoffs, and that is very sad, isn't it?
It is.
They got the #1 seed and they just collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's it for us. I think we just
like I said, we've gone out on a limb on this one, and we've described.
You want to say goodbye to your viewers?
Yeah, we've gone out on a limb, and we've talked the most we could about the weird and interesting sport of basketball.
Yep, NBA.
Alright, so once again, for the third time in this podcast, go follow me on Twitter and go subscribe to my new YouTube channel. It's called Top Season Gaming. The link will be in the description box. I think me and my buddy, we make some pretty good videos, and I think we try to make them funny, but I don't know if they always turn out to be. But I mean, it wouldn't help for you guys to just go over and give us a quick view. Tell us what you think. And yeah, thanks for having me on here as always.
Okay, have a good one. And both guys are out here. The host of the most Team Right, and my friend is...
My name is Logan.
Yeah, and follow
thanks
him
for having me on here, like I said, as always. It's an honor to be on here.
Yeah, no problem, man. Have a good one, and I'm out here. Good night, everyone.